What's going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here and welcome back to a brand new video if you guys check on my channel. Today we are here for my 1K Q&A special that I just dribbled everywhere, that I said I would do like 3 weeks ago, something like that, but it's been a long time, but I've had a lot of things that have set me back at the moment, and I'm trying to work out a schedule at the moment to get things back on track. But we are here and we're ready to do this Q&A, so if you do enjoy the video, drop a like and that would be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here as well. And this side of my face is super fucking white. That's because I've got a blind open there to keep some lighting in this room, otherwise it'd be dark as fuck. But anyway, without further ado, guys, I look like a tit, I look like a mess, but we're going to get on with it anyway. And we're going to see what questions you guys asked. So if you want to see any more Q&As in the future, let me know. And without further ado, I've managed to go back and find the video that I did the 1K Q&A special on, and I've gone and picked out all the questions I could find. So if I did miss any of your questions, I do apologise. I literally just I had to go back and try and find the ones that I could just find. So let's get into it. So the first question comes in from XX Super Snake XX, and he says, what year did you start making F1 videos? So I started making F1 videos back in F1 2015. It was the very first time I uploaded an F1 video, and that was when I did a career mode with Sebastian Vettel. And of course, back in those days, or back last year even, there was no proper career mode. It was literally just, you had to pick a driver, and then you had to do a championship season with them. It wasn't a career mode, it was literally just, my hair is terrible. It's a championship season, that's exactly what it was. It was just a championship season, and it was crap, really. I had fun making the championship though. I won the championship with Vettel. I was really proud of myself actually, you know, beat Mercs. But yeah, I did a career mode with Vettel back in 2015, and it was quite fun actually. I might need to do, well, actually never doing it ever again. But yeah, it was quite fun to do it. It was something a little bit different, and yeah, that's the first time I started making F1 videos. Next question comes in from Battery Man, and he says, sing PPAP in the next live stream. Okay, so there's two problems with this one. Firstly, I have no idea what PPAP even stands for, so he's going to correct me now in the comments on this video and be like, this is what it stands for. And second of all, I don't actually really stream anymore, and that's kind of something that's going to probably start getting talked about in like a debate or something. So of course, when Battlefield 1 They Shall Not Pass DLC came out, I did 2 live streams in 2 days playing Battlefield 1, and that's really because I just have so much fun playing the game that I just wanted to just keep playing Battlefield and just keep grinding at the game and just have some fun with it. And of course I wanted to like bring out some gameplay for They Shall Not Pass, but I didn't want to like record it and then edit it and then try and fit it into a schedule that I'm really tired of working with. So I just decided, you know, I'm just going to stream it, and it was a lot easier for me to do. I'm a much more creative person in life. Like I don't find live streams that creative, and I don't feel a sense of achievement in what I've done. Like literally, it's weird. Like I'm just playing games and I'm like showing it live, and I'm just like, it just doesn't feel fun to me. Like I want to go back to my videos and I want to be like, yeah, that's a good video. I like that. But streams, I'm just like, yeah. And then I do this, and then I run over here. And plus the content, and because the quality is also crap as well. Because like my Elgato isn't the best in terms of like, I've only got a laptop to run my stuff. Like I literally record games on a laptop that's not meant for games. So the content quality is crap, which is a big downside. And I just want to be creative. I want to edit. I want to do stuff. I want to try and make my videos entertaining. And I just didn't find it entertaining, so I just stopped doing streams. So yeah, it's kind of a bit awkward. But let me know what PPAP is, because I got no idea. Next question comes in from Typical Pig, and it says, my Q&A question is, do you ever think of playing with more of your subscribers? Now, hopefully that means playing as in playing with games, because I will not play with you in a sexual way, because that is assault and rape. But in terms of playing with subscribers, yes, I want to, obviously. I need to work out what games and when. Now, the best option for me is probably going to be in the summer. Like, that was when I really started playing with subscribers back in this, like, last year in the summer, because everyone's off. You know, some people are mixed on holiday and some aren't and some are home. And it's just easier for me because it means that I can play with you guys and I don't have like a tight schedule. Because like right now, I'm trying to balance doing YouTube as much as I can, but I've got to get uni work done. So I've literally taken YouTube down a level and brought university up a level to try and catch up with all the work on that. So it's kind of a bit of a balance really of when to do that. So at the moment, I only do F1 2016 Sub Championship because at the moment I know the vast majority of my subscribers play F1 2016 and only are here for F1 2016. But I know there's subs that would happily watch any game I play, which is why I definitely want to upload more games, which is why, of course, when my F1 2016 Primo Williams finishes, I will probably end up playing and doing more games. And I have gotten series planned in mind of just playing literal random games that may be crap, e.g. Trump on Friday. But yeah, that's where I'm going to go with that. So at the moment, I need to find out a time to actually do it, because at the moment, time is something that I just don't have, and I wish I had. So yeah, very soon we will be, very soon we will be. Next one comes from Kaka, and it says, congratulations on 1K subs, Foxy. You deserve it, man. So thanks for that. And question is, what is your favorite pizza? I'm boring with pizzas, okay? I'm the most boring person with pizzas ever. Margherita pizza with ham. Just a plain pizza, ham on the top, done and dusted. Thomas Cooper says, what is your favorite game you've ever played on Xbox and why? There's two games I have for this one, because this is a really tough one. The first game is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, Black Ops 2 was an absolutely amazing game. I did about like 70, 80 videos, maybe near to 100 videos on just Black Ops 2, and I did live streams and stuff as well on it, and that was so much fun to play. Like, the campaign was alright. I liked how it mixed the futuristic back with the past and sort of connected the entire story together over like a period of 50 years. The multiplayer was the most addicting multiplayer I've ever played in my life. Like, I wasn't a fan of futuristic games, but they kept the game boots on the ground and they didn't let the futuristic element of the game skip too far in front, and it really worked well, and it was super addictive to play, especially Search and Destroy, because Search and Destroy was game chat only and you can mess around with people, and I don't know why Treyarch, or not Treyarch, but Activision have stopped that, because it makes me cry every day of my life. And then the zombies was also absolutely amazing. We have Mob of the Dead, Buried, Die Rise, and Origins, and then we had never mind, we won't talk about Transit, but yeah, the zombies was also amazing and really fun to play. So overall, Black Ops 2 is a very, very solid game. And then my other favorite game on top of that is actually going to be Halo Reach. Now, Halo Reach is backwards compatible, so I may go and do some custom games and get some of the squad to roll on in. And we might do a video on Halo Reach custom games. In one fact, I want to try and go back and do Speed Halo, because that was brilliant. So yeah, if you want to see some custom games actually on Halo, let us know, because again, we want to do some flashback games. We just want to play some random stuff. I feel like custom games would be a great idea. Maybe even I'm getting too many memories now, but the campaign was absolutely stunning. The storyline was brilliant. It really worked well into the Halo universe. You know, the setting was great. The guns were great. The sound was awesome. The play track was better than any other Halo we've ever seen before. And, you know, we had multiplayer was very, very fun. I didn't play too much of it. That was probably the biggest downside, was probably the multiplayer. I played a hell of a lot of Infection, and that was super addictive. But the likes of Big Team Battle, Team Deathmatch, nah, they weren't really quite there. But then the Forge was absolutely phenomenal, and Custom Games were at its all-time high, and it literally was just brilliant. And I'm definitely going to go back and play some custom games very, very soon, actually. I want to do some videos on that. I've literally just had that in my mind. So both of them are really good. They both got their upsides and they both got their downsides, but they're overall absolutely stunning games. So I can't really separate the pair of them, to be honest. Next one comes in from GXTR Force, and he says, what are you studying in university? Congrats on 1K subs. Been here since 300 and will be here all the way. Well, first of all, loyalty. I love you. No homo. Second of all, this is also typed in, I believe it was Full Chicken UT, also sent in the same question. So I've just picked this one out, and for you that asked that question, I saw it. It's just, there's no point me putting it twice, obviously. I study computer games design, so I make my own games, and that's what I want to do. I literally record and play games, and I've always had the game set. I've always had the mindset in games of a games designer. I never play a game and think this is awesome. Whenever I play games, I always look for bugs. I always look for things that can be improved in games, and I always look really hard in depth with games, because the difference between a games designer and a games player is that, say for an example, you're playing F1 and you love the game, you love the Force India, say, and you love Canada, but you hate Monaco and you don't like being hit by the wall because the contact system is wrong. So you would avoid the bad stuff and then just stick with the good stuff and say, I love all of this stuff. Whereas with a games designer, we focus more on the fact of this is good, but this is bad and this needs to be worked on. Which is why I feel like F1 2016 still has work to do with it, especially with the contact system. It's something that's really, really bad and definitely needs working on for future games. So that's kind of where the difference lies. So that's why I wanted to stick with the game industry. I've always been addicted to games and I've loved them ever since, and you know, I want to just carry on my career in gaming. And I come home, I play games and I record YouTube videos, and then I go to university and I make games and talk about games and play games. It's just my life, really. It's what I want to do. So yeah, I studied computer games design in University of South Wales in Cardiff. Moving on then. We've actually got another one from Battery Man, that's interesting. It says, have you thought of a move to F1 and how were you inspired? First of all, I will never be able to get into, I won't be moving into F1. My dream is definitely to drive an F1 car. If I got that opportunity, which, who knows, this life is crazy, you know, anything can happen, I would hell sure go and drive a Formula 1 car. But I wouldn't move and do Formula 1 full time. It'd be kind of crazy actually. But yeah, I would definitely probably not do it full time. In terms of my inspiration for F1, that's something I don't actually really know. I think it was more to do with my dad and my granddad watching F1, because they were watching F1, and of course the first time I was watching F1 when I was 3 months old, I was only just started to learn kind of how to walk. And I was just there, like right in front of the TV, blocking it, just watching the cars go around. I remember there's actually a picture in my photo album that I found of my dad lying on the floor trying to watch F1 with a big little me just standing in front of the TV blocking him, and I just thought it was kind of cool. But I don't really know where my inspiration necessarily came from. Probably mostly to do with my dad and my granddad when I started to know what F1 was. Back when I was very, very young, it was more to the fact of I just like loud cars, really, and I was just interested in cars. And then, of course, when they started watching F1 and they were really enticed with it, I started watching it, got really enticed with it, and it just kind of all went from there, really. And yeah, that's how I got inspired to do F1. Next question comes in from the F1 Gamer Temple, and it says, Q&A question, what other games do you do? Or do you D? I'm just going to go with what other games do you do, or other games do you play. So we'll go with that one. Yeah, in terms of other games that I play, they're actually all rested behind this camera, actually. So I play F1, obviously, as you know. I played Forza. Don't play it as much anymore because I've just sort of lost interest in the game, to be honest. I play Battlefield 1. And I play Star Wars Battlefront, and that's kind of it in terms of like, oh yeah, and Halo Wars 2. Forgot about that one. So that's kind of like the main games I play, and then like I'll occasionally go back, maybe on the 360 and play like Black Ops 2. I still want to try and get another video done on that one very soon. And then any of the random games that just come out on Xbox that I just feel like playing. I'll play anything, to be honest. If it's crap, it's crap. If it's good, it's good. But they're my main set of games that I do like to play. Moving on then from another question from Typical Pig, and it says, when are you doing another Forza Horizon? I'm guessing that means, I'm hoping that's either means video or Horizon Livestream. I honestly don't know. I really don't. I did do a few Horizon Livestreams, and in fairness, they actually did have a very strong response to it. But if I was going to do a Horizon Livestream, again, I'm not a fan of live streams, so that would be kind of awkward. And in terms of video making, it's not really one that I really think can be creative enough to make a video or make a series. If you've got something in mind and you'd like me and some people to try it out, we can, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's enough in the game to keep players going for the length of time that it is. And unfortunately, I've just experienced quite a lot of it, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, let me know what you think about Forza in terms of in general, basically. Next question comes in from JM17, and he says, will you do a modded series later on? That's a nice question, actually. So, as you know, I play F1 on Xbox One, not 360. Modded, of course, modding on F1 is on the PC. Now, I'm actually currently saving up for a PC. I don't have a PC, and I'd like a PC. So probably not for F1 2016, there probably won't be any mods on my channel. Hopefully for F1 2017, I'll be able to get a PC and start doing some modding on PC. And maybe doing Sub Championship on PC, because right now all we got is Sub Championship on Xbox One, because that's all I can afford because I'm poor. Next question then comes in from, it's Robbie, and he says, you absolutely deserve these 1K subs with your consistently amazing content and why do I fuck up on everything? You absolutely deserve these 1K subscribers with the consistency amazing. Oh, Rob, I'm sorry, but I'm fucking drunk right now. I literally am. I'm fucking drunk, honestly. Let's try this one more time, and I'm gonna get this right. You absolutely deserve these 1K subscribers with the consistently amazing content you have week after week. My Q&A question is, do you still play older racing games like F1 2010 to F1 2015, or even Grid, Forza, or Burnout 3 for an example, or do you only play the current generation of racing games? I knew it. Yeah, thanks guys. Give me those cheers. Give me those cheers. I knew I could do it. I knew I could read. I can read. Education is useful, kids. Don't watch my videos. Do education, because it clearly works for you. But no, in general, I don't actually go back and play previous F1 games. I always stick to the current generation of F1 games. I don't go and play the previous ones. I don't really know why I don't play them. I just don't. I just move on, play the next set of games. What were the other questions? Grid, I've never played before in my life. Burnout, never played before as well. And Forza, I stick again to the current generation. With all racing games, I stick to the current generation of racing games. I don't go back and play the other ones. But with other games, I always go back and play them. So it's kind of interesting actually how I don't do it for racing games, but I just don't. And yeah, that's how it goes in that sense. So yeah, that's how I do those things. Moving on then, we've got one from Aaron Williamson, and it says, do you think you'll ever start a series on Forza, mate? Well, that kind of goes back into the same transition as what Typical Big said, I think it was. I'm probably going to be done. But anyway, yeah, again, it's like, I would, but I just don't think there's enough to keep a series going and keep the games fun. But if you've got series plans and if you've got ideas, then I'll take them into consideration no matter what. But yeah, I just didn't think there was, to be honest. So, yeah, who knows? There might be. Depends. I don't honestly have anything in mind, but maybe you do. I don't really know. And the final question comes in from ManyGamerTV/MGTV, and it says, are you single? Sorry, I actually just had to go and cry then. I was getting a little bit upset there. Yes, I'm single. I have been all my life. Probably will be all my life. Probably be that 40-year-old virgin on the next film or something like that. But yeah, I've been single. Never had a friendship. Well, I have had a friendship. I've had a couple of friendships with girls, but never really anything major. And I've never been in a relationship before. So yeah, what a depressing way to end this Q&A. Wow, that was rather depressing. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this Q&A, drop a like on it. That'd be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here as well. Once again, I know it's a bit like it's been ages, but thanks again for letting me achieve 1K subscribers. And from the time of recording this video, we're on 1,064. So we're still making plenty of progress, and I'm keeping on going, and I'll keep on going until I die, for God's sake. I don't really know, but yeah, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. You guys are absolute legends, and yeah, I couldn't thank you guys enough. So thanks, take care all. Peace.